welcome back to the madness. Oh, so it's Monday. It's late in the afternoon. I almost forgot to do the clip. Got a lot done this weekend, but didn't get anything done, it feels like. The move went great. It didn't seem like we were on the road for 6 hours. So that was good. So I didn't come home to my back just killing me. I was exhausted. Jonathan's very happy. Celeste is very happy. So that makes me very happy. I did get some cross-stitching done this weekend. Not a whole bunch. I should add a picture on Instagram because I moved the hoops. So there was hoop movage. I think it says like I'm 42% done on the pattern. 32 or 42. Now I can't remember. It's gotta be 42 because I was like, oh, almost halfway done. I'm not gonna push to try to finish it in July. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't, because yeah, I can't put that pressure on myself. Yeah, it's very hot. I guess we're under an air quality control or air quality warning, not control, until tomorrow at 11 p.m. Which, I mean, when you step outside, your breathing is like, well, with me, because I have asthma, it's affected. So, but if I'm in the air, I'm fine. Becca's loving her job. I know a few of you have asked that. Got sad news yesterday. The Stitching Dead is closing, but she's keeping Hell's Kitchen stitching. I always want to say kitchen. Hell's Stitching up and running, so that's good. Gonna miss The Walking Dead though, Stitching Dead. I like that too, and I like the people that were in our group. So I'm gonna miss them, but I'll see them in different groups. So it's a loss, but you know. So now I think I'm down to 3 groups. Thank God I didn't quit the 2 groups that I was going to, or I'd be down to 1 group. I mean, I could always go back to Magical Stitches, but I don't know. The books were just not interesting me. I don't like... The books aren't on Audible. So, and I like to listen to books while I drive. So I put it on my Siri, but she's like annoying. And it's not like someone reading it. It's like a robot reading it to you. And I just can't get into the books because, I don't know, I just don't like it. And hopefully next year they'll pick a better book series that's actually on Audible, so it might be more interesting. I still love the group. I'm not leaving it. And who knows, in a couple of months I might change my mind and start stitching again for it. I still kept my clues and all that, so it's not like I would have to start all over again. John's still not feeling good. He's worrying me. He won't go to the doctors. I just want to kick his butt. Oh, this Saturday, I'm going to see one of my stitching friends. She's coming down. Darn it, I'm going to start joking again. She's coming down closer to me. So, yay. They're camping, so I'm going to go up there for the afternoon. I don't think anything else is really happening. Work has been really busy. Becca's been working almost every single day. I'm just glad she likes her job. I'm glad that both my kids are happy and loving their life really right now. So, yeah. So I guess it's going to be a short clip. I got to watch out. There's a big pothole up here. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to let you go. Yeah, I have nothing else to talk about. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Hello. It is a Friday. I know this vlog is going to be so short. I was thinking not putting it up, and then I'm like, well, if I do a clip today, it's got to be probably about 20 minutes, so I'll just put it up. Because I don't want you guys to start worrying that I'm not going to do them anymore. But it's been hot. It's been so hot. It's 11 o'clock and it's already 91 degrees. That's how it's been. Only yesterday, and it tricked me yesterday because it was like 77 when I left for work. And it was like this night when the breeze was happening, it was like this nice cool breeze, not freezing, but just like you could feel the little coolness in the air, but it was still like warm outside. It's like, oh, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Nope. By 11 o'clock it was already 90 degrees and I'm like, I'm just dying. So I can't stitch when it's hot because I'm so blind. I have to have the light right above my head, and that light heats me up. And when I get home from work, the house is still like in the 80s, like high 80s. And even at like 7 o'clock at night, it's still like so flippin' hot. But something's, I don't know if it's because I'm getting old or what, but I have been going to bed. Now, I'm a night owl. Well, I used to be. I've been going to bed before midnight. The other night I went to bed at 10 o'clock. But even if I go to bed at like, because Sunday night I was, I didn't go to bed until, I think it was like 1 o'clock. Okay, I think you just moved. Still, it's like in between 6:30 and 7 o'clock, my eyes just open and I can't go back to sleep and I'm wide awake. So it's been weird because I'm a night owl and I like to sleep until 11 noon when I don't work. When I do work, it's like 9:30, you know? So I don't know, it's just strange. But nothing's been accomplished this week at all. I just been listening to a book because even turning the TV on, it feels like too much light and heat. Which I know it's not giving off any heat, but it's just my mindset right now. I'm just like, no, just turn everything off. And two, with the fan pointing at me, it feels like my eyes get dried out, and yeah, so I've been just laying in my chair, sitting in my chair with my audiobook and just relaxing. I've been playing on the computer a lot too, but not WoW, because I need the mind-numbing games. Which yesterday I did rearrange my area because, excuse me, I wanted my laptop to be more secure and not have to constantly move it. So I took my craft cart out and fixed it and stuff. Yeah, but I'm just not in the mood to stitch right now. It's because of the heat. I know it's because of the heat. My hand still hurts too, so that's got a lot to do with it too. So, okay, why are we going so slow? Damn, I don't think there's anything else? Tomorrow I'm going to meet up with my friend. She's coming down to go camping, so I'm gonna go hang out with her for a little bit. I hope it's not hot tomorrow. I can't handle the heat. It's so depressing. I don't even feel like sitting in my backyard. So, yeah. Well, this is 5 minutes long. I don't know what else to say. Becca's still loving her job. She's hilarious. I guess apparently when you're working the cashier and there's nobody there, you're supposed to get the broom and sweep behind the cash registers, you know? And she came home the other night. I said, so how was work? She goes, boring. She goes, I pretend sweeping I don't know how many times. I said, what? Pretend sweeping? She goes, yeah, I swept it I don't know how many times, and after so long you have to pretend because there really is nothing to sweep up. I'm like, so why don't you do something else? She goes, you're not allowed to leave the register. I'm like, oh. She goes, and if you're standing too long, then you get a call from corporate asking, why is your cash register just standing around? Like, that's just ridiculous. You would think that they would bring like busy work up there, like have them price things when they're not doing anything. But to pretend sweep, she's like, Mom, I could not sweep anything else off that floor. It was spotless. I'm like, you're cracking me up. I guess one weekend they ran out of bags. Oh, I think I already told you. She was having a meltdown. She's like, I can't believe we have no bags. We had to go beg Five Below. They gave us a case, and within 2 hours, it was gone. Like, you're killing me here. So, yeah, she absolutely loves her job. They're working her a lot now, too. Which is good. Oh, my God. It's so yawny. I don't know what it is about filming that I always start yawning. And I got a headache. Earlier I was behind some cars. The sun was hitting just right. So the sun was bouncing off of their windshield. It would be their back window. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to die. But yeah, I'm doing good besides being hot. We have one more month this hot. I can't believe in a couple of weeks I'm going to be 49 years old. And I'm like, well, maybe that's it because, I'm getting close to 50. Maybe my sleep schedule is changing. Which I'm not really complaining. I kind of like getting up before everyone else and having that quiet time to myself. So, I get to spend a little time with Toby too. He's funny in the morning. We let him out of Becca's room, let him go to the bathroom, and then before I go take a shower, we play a little game where I tell him I'm going to go get Mama. And he starts barking and he runs towards Becca's door. And then he jumps on Becca's bed, which I don't think Becca appreciates this, but it's mine and Toby's special time. I asked her yesterday, I said, did me and Toby wake you up this morning? She's like, no, didn't even know you were in there. I'm like, good, we were having a good old time. But the thing is I go in and I say, I'm going to get Mama. He jumps on the bed. I tried to go get Becca. And it all started because I started waking Becca up like 2 years ago. And he did not want me to wake her up. So he jumps up there, and right when I go for her, he starts licking my face and pawing for me to go away. I'm like, no, this is my Mama. And he just makes him go funny. And then he like he lays his whole body on Becca like she's not going nowhere. And I said, okay, time for you to go night-night with your mama. And then I shut the door. There's sometimes I'll call her. I'm like, what are you still doing in bed? Toby won't let me up. I'm like, yeah, I believe that one. He does love his mama. It was funny. Yesterday I came home from work and Toby has different barks. And I've realized he's not barking at me like, go away. He's barking at me like, hi, I'm glad you're home. And then I have to say hi to him. And then he comes over and he lets me pet the top of his head. And then I give him a cookie. It's a whole routine. Yesterday, I came home and he had his pissed off bark. And I'm like, what's your problem? And I'm like, oh, I know. She's still at work. I didn't take her there. Stop getting mad at me. I said, hi, Toby. And then he did his, where he came over and let me do his head. And then I gave him a cookie. I'm like, don't be pissed off at me because your father took her to work. John's like, yeah, the other day I came home without her and I got an earful. I'm going, well, it's about freaking time because I'm the only one who gets the earful. Whenever they come home, he's always wagging his tail like, I've missed you so much. Never barks at them. That's why I took it as a bad bark. But apparently he wants to say hi to me. I don't know. I'm just going with it because it makes me feel better. Because I can tell when Jonathan comes in, that's a get out of my house bark. Until Jonathan says, hi, Toby. And then Toby's like, oh, it's Jonathan. But Jonathan and Toby have never gotten along. Which the funny thing is Jonathan is the one who rescued Toby. And gave Toby to Becca for her birthday. So you would think that he would be like, thankful. Weird dog. Okay, so I really have nothing else to ramble on about. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm hoping to stitch, but I don't think it's going to happen. Unless we get rain Sunday and cool us off. I hope there's no rain tomorrow. But I think the last time I looked at the weather, it was still going to be hot until Tuesday. So, I don't know. Just got to do what you got to do. At least none of my games are like, there's no events going on. So, I don't feel bad for not stitching, Okay, I think I've said I don't know how many damn times. So I'm getting off of here. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.